In this lesson, you will apply knowledge on perceptual skills in your classroom. Have you noticed learners switching hands while writing, or learners who cannot sit cross-legged in your classroom? It might just be that they are having problems with crossing the body's midline. Crossing the body's midline means that a body part, a foot or a hand, is able to spontaneously move over to the other side of the body to work there. Did you know that it is a very important skill needed for many everyday tasks? In this lesson, we explore practical ways to develop midline crossing. Everyone's body has a right and a left side, and we call the imaginary line between the left and the right sides the midline. Babies will reach out to touch something with both hands because they do not yet have a sense of laterality or sidedness. In babies, the two hands and feet always move together and in more or less the same way. Slowly, the baby learns that he or she can use one side of the body without using the other side as well. To start with, if you hold a toy on the right side of the baby's body, they will reach out to it with their right hand. If you hold the toy on the left side, they will use their left hand to grasp it. We say that the baby cannot yet cross the midline to grasp the toy on the other side of the body. This is something many children learn to do by the time they are 3 or 4. By the time children start school, they can probably move their arms and legs on one side of their bodies without moving the other side as well. They can probably also do different things at the same time with their right and left hands. They can balance themselves by lifting up one arm and putting the other arm down. A child who has not fully developed laterality might be clumsy, might not be able to walk along a balancing beam, or stand on one leg, hop or jump. A child who has not yet learned to cross the midline might sit in very uncomfortable positions at his or her desk, so that the book is always on the dominant side. The child might have jerky eye movements which do not follow to the end of a line of print and might draw or write only on one side of the page. He or she will find many schoolwork tasks difficult. If you notice a child who has difficulty crossing the midline, you should immediately try to help him to develop this ability by playing games. Make sure that the body faces the front and does not turn while doing these activities. If paper is involved, the paper should be directly in front of the child. Let's look at some activities. Have the children touch their left foot with the right hand to the beat of music. Gradually, they have to do this faster and faster. Another activity is to do head over heel rolls. Children could throw a ball of crumpled paper into a rubbish bin that is placed more on the side of the dominant hand without turning the body. Practice walking on a balancing beam. Use the hands and the arms to make big figure-of-8 patterns in the air in front of the body, or draw the pattern on paper placed directly in front of the child. Starting on the left side of a sheet of paper, draw lots of vertical lines as far as possible across to the right side of the page. Remember that the learner may not turn the paper sideways so that she can write from bottom to top, instead of reaching over to her left side with her right hand to write from left to right. Laterality often develops during toddlerhood, but many children in grade 1 are not sure whether they are left or right-handed. About 10% of the population around the world are left-handed. In the past, left-handed children were forced to use their right hand at school. Ridiculously so, some teachers would tie the child's left hand behind her back or smack her knuckles when she picked up a pen in her left hand. Can you imagine how inadequate and insecure they must have felt? Many experienced bedwetting and developed speech problems. Be aware that left-handed children will probably find it more comfortable to form their letters differently from right-handed children. In the reading section, find guidelines for teachers dealing with left-handed children.